Sorry, Twitch.
Twitch. I mean, if people are watching the VOD afterwards, it'll be on YouTube, but...
Just preparing.
Yeah.
All planned.
Yeah, so we're live now with today's Star Wars RPG. Just 2 players this week. Before we have the big one next week with 7 players. 7 players next week and 6 players the week after to celebrate 1 year of me doing this, which is ridiculous. Only
forward to see Rican again. Seen him so long.
Yeah, bringing back almost every player we've had. Unfortunately, like the 3 players from the very first session are unable to return. They all have busy schedules. I mean, there was a reason they were in like the very first session and haven't been around since, just because scheduling is difficult. But
sure.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna just pick up here. Previously, our heroes, Jacen, Kilo, and Tartatha, were
Hero, me.
We're on Alderaan, where they met up with Bail Organa, who helped them out after they got arrested for stealing a cargo ship and such. And yeah, after he helped them out, they left stealing his yacht so that he had plausible deniability with, the Imperials, so they didn't, hopefully wouldn't find out that he himself is a rebel. And took off and were ordered to go to Tatooine, where they went off to. So we will pick up 3.5 days later, I believe that was that jump.
Yeah, I think so.
Alderaan to Tatooine, 7 days with a half modifier, so 3.5, yeah. I like when we actually have like the ones that are actually in the book. Wait.
Yeah.
That's that. Oh, that's interesting. So I just noticing, like, Alderaan to Tatooine is 7 days. Alderaan to Yavin is 12 days. Tatooine to Yavin is 22 days. So if you go from, like, Yavin to Alderaan to Tatooine, instead of just going straight from Alderaan to Tatooine, you're saving a couple days. Yeah, it's like when you're planning out like a drive and you're planning out your route or whatever, and it's like, oh, if I cut through this route, I'll actually save some time. Because of, I mean, in real life, it's because of things like speed limits and like going through cities taking longer and stuff like that. Whereas in Star Wars, it's because of wibbly wobbly, spacey wacy stuff.
Yeah.
Or hyperspace. I'm not going to try doing a hyperspacey thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sure.
So, 3.5 days later, you drop out of hyperspace at Tatooine. I mean, space above Tatooine.
What were we supposed to be doing?
Finding some lost people. That's all I remember, or at least that's according to my little thing.
So, what exactly do your notes say? Well, let's see how much you remember.
I don't think I put down damage at the time. I think it's just like all I put out mission: find lost people.
Find lost people. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
So what is your first move gonna be?
I got out of character and asked what was it again?
Well, what you had been told was that a rebel operative had been lost, thought dead near Tatooine, but they're hoping the operative. Well, they're hoping the operative was lost and not actually killed, which is what they had been told, what they had heard or whatever. And once you got to Tatooine, you're supposed to be contacting the base to get like an information packet on what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. We should probably do that then.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna quickly add that to my thing.
Okay. So you're going to try contacting the base?
Yep.
Okay. As you try that, you notice that communications are jammed.
That sounds great.
Okay. Is there a way to tell what's jamming them?
You can check the sensors, and
Okay.
what I'm going to say. Well, you check the sensors. You can make a. I'm gonna say a technical. Technical computer program repair, I guess. No. You know what, I'm gonna say a knowledge technology roll.
That's
Okay.
actually slightly better.
It's better for me. I have a 4D on that.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
10. Okay. And 16. You can, in fact, tell what is blocking communications. It's a small, approaching Imperial ship.
Oh boy.
Which, as you notice, this actually is hailing you. Because long-range communications are what's jammed. Short-range are still. So it's hailing you.
Well, I guess you should pick up before I start shooting at least.
Probably, yeah.
I say we pick up.
Okay.
What's good, buddy?
Is that actually what you say?
Sure. I'm a real casual Tatooine person.
This is Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Talarak got it.
This is Lieutenant Jordan. We have identified your ship as belonging to one Bail Organa. Is he aboard your? Is he aboard?
No.
Identify yourselves.
My name is Kilo.
Jacen, we're just borrowing a ship.
We're gonna need to come aboard and inspect your ship.
Let's say you said it was a small ship, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Can I try sensing how much people there's on this ship?
It's still bigger than your ship. I will say that though. It's definitely a lot bigger. Let's try sensing how many people are aboard the ship. Let's see here. Roll me a sense. 14.
It's probably nothing. I mean, it all depends how far they're away, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't with no. With that, I'm gonna say no. You're not gonna be able to detect how many people are aboard.
I would just straight up ask. So, how much people do you gonna come on board with?
You're straight up asking that?
No.
Oh.
Just thinking like I'm tempted. Can I see like by chance like? Can I see him at all?
You can see, yeah, like on the communication on the screen or whatever. You can see the Imperial officer.
Could I see like an estimate of how much people they're with?
You can just see him on the screen. Like you can't see like behind him. You just see a wall. So he's probably like, yeah. So you can't see.
Just offer like so. For how much people do we need to prepare snacks? Those drinks.
Hmm?
I'm tempted to just be like that at the moment. It's like, I don't know. I mean, probably best we let him.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Cooperate.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can kill another ship.
Hell yeah.
Okay. We will dock with your ship then. Transmitting instructions for you for transmitting docking instructions for you. So the actual docking is like done by the ship. It just basically they transmit like just stay stationary or whatever here or whatever as they're docking or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they go in and dock, and then I guess you're just waiting by the airlock then.
Yeah.
Okay. So the airlock opens up, and Lieutenant Jordan comes through with 6 stormtroopers.
All right.
And he looks at, I guess 3 of you, because Tartath is still here as well, even though Dan's not. And he's like, "This everyone?"
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he directs stormtroopers. You check bedroom. You check the cockpit, and you check the galley. I guess that's because would have. So there's kind of like main part of the ship, cockpit, bedroom, galley. Basics of the ship. So 3 of them each go off to those things or whatever, whereas the other 3 stay with you. He's like, "So you said you're borrowing this ship from Bail Organa."
Yes.
Yes.
How do you know him?
We could just say we're doing a mission for him, I think.
Are you saying that?
No, I'm just trying to think. Like, think out loud right now. Probably would be the most logical, though. Just say we're just on a job for him, I guess.
Favor.
Well,
Yeah.
What kind of job?
We're down to calm this. Call again. Well, he just said like he helped us out in the pitch, got us out of jail for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like he wanted like us to return the favor, so he's like, go there. You meet my contacts there. You have to, and they'll tell you what to do. So we just did.
Are you aware that Bail Organa is a member of the rebellion?
Is he?
Roll con. 11.
In con, I trust. Just get behind him. It's like, hey, it's the lightsaber in the back. You know, get the dark side one. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted, so I'm not gonna train my force points soon anytime anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's been something I've been considering now. I'm gonna find a new Jedi Master soon anyway. At least none that I know.
Well, that is why I gave you the opportunity to, you know, with the ship delivering medical supplies, to not deliver the medical supplies. I'm like, that'll give you a dark side point. Okay, you got an 11. Yeah.
He doubts me. You sure?
Mm-hmm. Have you yourself had any contact with the rebellion that you know of?
No, never.
He looks at Keelan out. You're being awfully quiet.
I don't like you.
I don't need you to like me.
Good.
Okay, good. I don't want to talk to you.
I mean, I can have you arrested and the ship impounded.
You're not asking me questions.
Have you had any contact with the rebellion that you know of?
No.
Were you aware of that Bail Organa?
No.
Mm-hmm. He looks at the Wookiee. Looks back at the two of you.
Yeah, he's not much of a talker. Only growls, I don't know why.
The stormtrooper that went to the cockpit comes back and whispers something to the lieutenant.
Can I try to hear it?
With the Force? You want to use your
Like, no, just like even without force. Can like we try to hear what he says? That's probably just be perception, right?
You could do like a.
With force, like you say.
You could
that would be magnify senses, I think.
You could do a search under perception, or yeah, you can do magnify.
Oh, in that
senses.
case, I'm doing a search.
Yeah, I'll do search too.
Oh wow, 23. 14. Okay. Okay. So Jacen is able to hear what is being said, which is that they had some but before they left Alderaan, they had contacted someone through an encrypted channel, which they again tried to use just now now after arriving here, but he's not able to determine who you were talking to as of yet, or where they are. So that's what Jacen hears.
All right.
Okay. The lieutenant asks, who did you contact before leaving Eldoran?
I mean, the ship came programmed with something to contact someone at Tatooine, which supposedly this Bill guy's contact we were supposed to, well, contact would tell us what to do.
On Tatooine.
Yeah, I mean, we're just following orders.
And you tried to contact them through hyperspace communications again after arriving here by Tatooine.
Yeah. Recon.
Roll me a con, yeah. 14. Yeah, he looks at you. How stupid do you think I am?
I don't know. I don't judge people on how stupid they are.
Okay. The three of you are under arrest, and we are impounding your ship. Unless...
It's not our ship, though.
Unless you have anything else to add.
How many of them are there?
7. Because it was him and 6 stormtroopers, I think.
Yeah. Currently, 4 of the stormtroopers are in the room. 2 of the others, 2 that went to the are checking the bedroom and the galley are still checking the bedroom and the galley. I'm not sure what's taking them so long. Maybe the one in the galley's having a snack, but
Yeah. It's actually Brendan in disguise. He's eating now. He's cooking up some pancakes.
No. He knows how to pose as an Imperial senator, not as an Imperial stormtrooper.
He's trying his best. Okay.
I mean, I feel if he could do good as a 7, I'm sure he could do well as a stormtrooper.
He didn't last time.
Yeah. So right now it's the Imperial Lieutenant and 4 stormtroopers in the room with you.
Well, the rest will probably come running as soon as we attack anyway.
Yeah.
So will our Wookiee even attack at all, or just like you're going to be rolling for him at this point?
I would be rolling for him, yes.
So 3v5. Just had to be like, just let me pull up my 2 lightsabers. Because if I initiate the attack, I do get a dark side point still, right? Or this point does count as self-defense.
In this case, no. This wouldn't get you a dark side point because this isn't like, because this is like, initiating an attack to prevent yourself from getting arrested by the Empire. Like, yeah.
Am I close enough to attack directly?
Yeah, you're probably close enough that you could get, move up to him and attack right away or whatever.
I'm tempted to attack with my lightsaber.
Well, what are you doing?
But I think, like, how big of a chance do I have to roll a 20 or lower? Because I don't think I think for now I'll just stick. I am gonna shoot. Fuck it. I'm gonna start with shooting. So I get a bigger chance for Then I can risk missing with the lightsaber.
I'm gonna shoot the lieutenant.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just need to open up Tartatha's character sheet here.
Well, I think everything that matters for him is 5D anyway.
Yes. Looks like it, yes.
Well, I'm gonna run some simulation rolls.
Okay. Let's just move his character way down here.
Because I would say, like, I'd use my force point, but I feel using it this... I look like using it early on because I need it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Last time you were also fighting 6 stormtroopers, so I already have that already. I just need to erase the incapacitated and mortally wounded stuff. And add in the lieutenant. And get rid of Lucian. Master Lucian.
And we're at, like, real close range, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like within
10, 20 meters.
couple meters, so like you'd be at like point blank range with anything.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna...
Can I just, like, use my lightsaber, just, like, just hit? Just stab him in the back in front. Would that be a thing?
I'm gonna...
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot, like, 3 times.
You're gonna shoot 3 times?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna shoot the lieutenant and then 2 stormtroopers.
okay.
Different ones.
Shoot
Spread it out.
Jordan. Shoot, we'll say Stormtrooper 1 and 2.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
What's Jacen doing?
So let's see. Is him and 4 others, or was it
4 others. There's 4 right now in the room. Yeah. With you.
I'm just gonna shoot both the other 2 then.
Okay.
Which we could do it.
Or 3, I mean.
Glorious for me.
Shoot. ST4. Let's write that down for the right character, Eric. Then Jordan is not shooting his own stormtroopers. Okay. Then Tartatha will attack Storm.
Wait.
What?
Just thinking about the fact that my dodge is gonna be fucked.
Well, even if I have to dodge, I still have a 3 in dodge now anyway. So
Do you want to just attack one of the stormtroopers then and have and then Tartatha can attack the other one?
Yeah, I'll take one of the stormtroopers out.
Okay. As
sorts one shot dodge.
40. So it's gonna be 1d, I think, right? Or 2. 2d.
Yeah.
Which is fine. At least it's something. Still gonna shoot twice.
Going to shoot. Kilo. That one's going to shoot. And those 2 are each going to come running. Okay. So then everyone roll me your blaster.
In my case, that's -1, I think.
Yeah, -1.
I mean, it's -1 for me, too.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't need that much of a high roll anyways.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna shoot more. It's just dodges.
math, I got a 13. Okay, so you got 16 and 13 for Jacen. Okay, and let's see here. For the Imperials. Stormtrooper Blaster again. One page I actually have bookmarked. Stormtrooper stats. Right.
They all miss.
Well, we're at point blank range too. So.
I believe in the power of the Force.
Fourth one. Oh, wow. 3 of the Stormtroopers got the same total.
Okay.
And the other one got worse, and Lieutenant got better. Let's see. So, first of all, okay. First of all, Kilo shoots at Lieutenant Jordan, who
one shot.
Who is dodging though.
Oh.
I know the villains don't do that very often. Okay. Point blank is just a difficulty of 5, right?
Oh.
Okay, you still hit.
Hell yeah.
So roll your damage.
Which is 5D, right?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Hell yeah. Me and lieutenants, man. Fight me.
Okay, he's incapacitated.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So that's done. Then next we have Jacen shooting Stormtrooper. Yes. So roll for damage.
Oof.
Matches your other roll.
Oh, 13. Okay, and Stormtrooper.
That's gonna be nothing because they do got a better thingy. They got more. That is more strength for the damn thing.
Could at the very least stun, which is helpful.
Just momentarily stunned that one.
At least
It's
doesn't
not
do
that
anything.
much, but it's something.
Okay. Then we have 3 stormtroopers, so they're all tied. Because the one you just momentarily stunned is the one that got the different roll. The other 3 all tied. So the first shoots Kilo. Are you dodging?
So I'll dodge, yeah, which is minus 2. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Still hits.
Yeah, not surprised, but.
So roll your strength.
Okay. Better.
Okay, you've been wounded.
It's fine.
So that's also going to then prevent your other action on the turn. Then, okay, so that's that one done. Then that one shoots Tartatha. What's his dodge?
She's gonna take the bring it.
His dodge. Ooh. Oh.
His dodge isn't good, but his strength should save him out anyways.
Okay, yeah, so he's still getting hit. His dodge, yeah, like you said, isn't good, but
Isn't like 2D or something?
2D plus 2, but because of his attack, it's only 1D plus 2.
But yeah, it's his strength that saves him, not his dodge. So
Yeah.
he's a strength character, not a dexterity character.
He's a fast Wookiee. So DM. I just want to imagine like a ninja running Wookiee.
Okay.
Just a Wookiee Naruto running.
So
That'd be great.
he is momentarily stunned, but not actually damaged. And then the other stormtrooper shoots Jacen.
Well, all right.
15. Okay, so yeah, you dodge. Okay. And then you have your, I guess, Jacen, make your second attack, which would now be
It's
minus
$1 now again, I think.
be minus 2D.
Yeah. So. Oof. Well, I mean,
It could.
8. Yeah. So roll damage.
Roll good damage now.
better. Like, I'm going for a wound at least, and I'll be happy.
Yep, wounded. That was number 4. Okay. So now we're up to, and oh, and also as this was happening, the other 2 stormtroopers both came back into the main room, so it's now 6 stormtroopers, one of whom is wounded. And the 3 of you, one of whom is also wounded.
Yeah.
So
wait, it's 5 stormtroopers now?
6 stormtroopers.
Oh, 6.
Yeah. Lieutenant's incapacitated, though. And one of those 6 stormtroopers is wounded. The others are still fine, though.
At least I took out the lieutenant, as always. Keeping up my tradition of just immediately taking out the lieutenants.
I'm gonna use my force point.
Okay.
Time to bring out that 12D lightsaber.
Okay, so what are you doing, though, with that force point?
I'm gonna attack multiple people. How much we have? 6, right?
6 stormtroopers.
One wounded. I'll leave the wounded for now, at least. Because, I mean, at least he has less of a chance to hit.
I'm gonna shoot the one that shot me.
Okay.
That's it, just the one.
That was... Okay. Shoot. That's 2. 1. Okay.
Okay. So if I would say 4 of them, that bring my lightsaber 12D to 9, I think.
If you're attacking...
Because, like...
So your lightsaber's...
4 of them.
Okay, so your lightsaber's normally 6D, double to 12D, and you're attacking 4 of them, then yeah, each hit would be 9D, and if you dodge at some point, that further lowers it, but yeah. So you're attacking 4 of them with your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Which ones? Or which ones are you not attacking? You said not the wounded one, and then...
Yeah, I'll do that. Just, That was number 4, right?
Number
Let's say
4 is the wounded one, yeah. And number 1 is the one that Kilo is shooting.
okay. I'll take the other 4 then.
Okay.
So it's probably 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Lightsaber ST2. Lightsaber ST3. Lightsaber ST5. Lightsaber ST6. And then Tartatha will attack, I guess, the wounded one. Number 4. Okay. And everyone... Well, Jacen, roll your first attack, and everyone else roll your only attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, 16 for Tartatha.
So 29 for me.
29 for you.
And I appreciate like the
Exactly.
consistency in 3s and 4s though, except for like that one that's in there.
And 9 for Kilo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'll roll for the Stormtroopers.
I have to try and slice some stormtroopers in half.
Well, let's do those digits in the right order. Otherwise, that guy's going ahead of Jacen. If we do it just in reverse order. And final one. Okay. So, firstly... Oh, wait, no, that one should have... That one is wounded. Okay.
Rolls better anyway.
No, that was when I said, like, the one that I initially wrote it down in reverse. Because he got a 15, I rolled a 5. I started writing down 51. But...
Oh, wow.
But now I re-rolled with just the 2 dice, which, 15 is not possible with 2 dice.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see now.
Jeez, 3 dice, 15. That's actually pretty good though.
Yeah, that was a really good roll. So Jacen, you get your attack first.
Let's see. Lightsaber, what was it again? 5D plus my control, right? If I remember well. What did I think it was?
Characters with control skill add skill code damage, yeah.
Okay. Buddy, I'm about to slice you in half.
Okay, he is mortally wounded.
As I said, I'm about to slice him in half.
Like, if this game had, like, rules for, like, instant kills, I'm pretty sure that would have been instant kill, because he got a 4 compared to your 30.
Oh, he did.
He did.
I mean, I guess there's some stuff that's instant kill, but that's, like, more just, like, you're on a ship that blows up or whatever. Because that's, like, that and you're just dead. But, yeah, so that's done. Then we have... Who's next? Okay, Tartatha's attacking the wounded stormtrooper. Oh no, I was going to say just enough to incapacitate him, but no, because he's wounded. He would have been incapacitated, even with not as good a score. But, so that one is incapacitated.
2 of them down.
Then we have... Okay, so Tartath is done, his move. Now we have a Stormtrooper shooting at Jacen.
Okay, so how do I parry again? That was with sense, I think. But I'm not sure that doesn't double, does it?
Okay.
Because I know we said like when it comes to like me attacking, like we wouldn't double it.
Damage isn't
No.
doubled.
So for parrying, I technically could.
Yeah, parrying would still... Let's see. Let me just find the information on it.
Because I'm trying to think what I'll do.
Lightsaber. Okay. Okay, yeah, so character with sense skill may use a lightsaber to parry blaster bolts. He rolls his sense skill, and as a result of the fire's blaster difficulty number. Okay.
Yeah, and I do know like it takes the damage they shot at me or something.
Okay, so okay, so first of all, yeah, you can try to parry it. So roll. So okay, what's your sense?
My sense is now 4D.
Okay,
Like that would
4D
double
to
and then
8D.
-4.
-4,
It's
so
probably
4D. Yeah. So you would roll 4D, and that would just be to like parry it, and then if you want to afterwards like actually reflect it back, you'll do another sense skill, which would then be 3D. That's only if you succeed at this first one. So
Okay. That probably fails.
9. As a result of the fire's blaster difficulty number.
Actually, that does make sense, I guess.
Minus 9. Nope. He still hits. Because of the point blank range thing.
Yeah.
So he hits you.
Whew. That's my strength roll.
That's your strength roll. Okay.
Damn.
He still wounds me.
He does in fact wound you, yes.
Figured.
So that's also going to end the rest of your attacks.
Damn it. Must have had a very good roll then, though. Jesus.
Okay. So that one's done. Okay. Then we have that one shooting Tartatha. He's going to try dodging. Wait, can he? Yes, he can in theory. No. So let's just do the strength versus damage. Oof. Wounded by 1. 19 versus 18.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, this road party wipe.
Um,
Because it's not what 3-4 with all of us being wounded.
okay.
That's fine.
Now we have one of them shooting at Kilo.
Rude. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. So minus 2D.
Yeah. That's an okay dodge.
Still hits you.
I assumed so.
Roll your strength.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
it off.
Incapacitated.
Nice.
Okay.
2v4.
And then we have final one shooting at Kilo, but that one, because it's still the same round, the dodge would have still counted. So that one would have missed. That one would have missed. Would have been firing right as you were dodging or whatever the other shot, and he missed you, but right before you got incapacitated.
Small victory.
Yeah. Okay. So we're down to 4 stormtroopers and 2 of you being wounded.
You can do it.
I ain't giving up. I'm shooting. -1 for whatever.
Okay, so which one are you going to be shooting?
I'll shoot the one that wounded me.
Okay,
Actually,
that was... Wait, which one wounded you?
Let's see. So it's 4 left with 1 wounded, I think.
No, the wounded one got incapacitated.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so ooh, they're all full. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So you're shooting the one that wounded you. I think that was this number 6.
Yeah, I'll do is to him then.
Tatha will attack.
Carry us, Wookie, even though you're not here.
Number... That one. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, yeah, he's wounded now as well, so... Oof, even wounded, because Tatha got a, 21.
Damn.
3 6s and a 3.
Damn. Can you just always roll for Dan, please?
And Jacen got a 13. And then the other 3 stormtroopers.
Stormies, real crappy. The one thing you're supposed to do, miss.
Okay. So Tartatha attacks first.
Shred him into pieces. You are our last resort.
Okay, so he wounds that one.
Okay.
Then we have one shooting at Jacen.
I will block.
Okay.
You can do it.
Minus 2d. 11. That is enough.
Hell yeah.
And that was the same one that had wounded you, which you're now shooting at, so you roll your damage. Okay, that one's wounded.
I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Everyone join the wounded club.
Hell yeah.
And then we have another one shooting you that also missed because of that dodge. And
Hell
the other one shooting at Tartatha and just straight up missing. So like right after you said, you know, come on stormtroopers, you know, do what you do and such whatever, I rolled a 5 for one of them and a 3 for the next one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Which?
What,
Okay.
not another reason why I'm a witch.
So, next round.
I'm gonna keep on shooting. I don't feel like I have a choice.
Still shooting the same one, which is wounded now, or one of the non-wounded ones?
I'd probably say it's a better idea to shoot a non-wounded, because the wounded are really gonna have a good chance to miss anyway now. So I'm just shooting a non-wounded.
Okay. We'll also do the same thing with Tartatha, have him attack the other non-wounded one. So you wrote down the wrong number.
Right.
Actually, I wrote down the wrong number and had it written down as you're going to be attacking the one who's already mortally wounded. Yeah.
Just really wants to finish the job.
Okay. So everyone roll your attacks.
All right. All right. I'll take my 17 for that. Just gonna hope I roll enough dodge, which should be easier.
Okay, that's not wounded. Okay, that one's also not wounded. Okay, that one is wounded. Okay, and that one's wounded. Okay. Okay, so starting off, Jacen gets off the first hit. So roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
22.
Like, I'm just going for at least wounded. I'm happy.
Well, you did wound him.
I'll take that.
Despite the fact that he got literally the highest roll he could, 3 6s.
Well, I mean,
That
like,
was
I'll
a good
take it.
roll.
Okay, so that one is wounded now.
Because at least if they're wounded, at least I have like a lower chance to even hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's wounded. And next we have Tartatha attacking the only remaining non-wounded one. Wow, what is with these good strength rolls for them? This one wasn't quite as good, only got a 16, not an 18. But Tartatha did not get a good damage roll, so that one's just momentarily stunned.
That's fine too.
Then we have one of the other ones, actually the same one that, you know, that you wounded last round, or wounded you the round before, is shooting at you. Going to be trying to dodge. 11.
Oh, but I can.
Okay, yeah, you dodged. So, and then the other one shoots and misses Tartatha. Okay.
I'm good with that.
So there's 3 wounded, 1 still fine, and the 2 of you.
Let's see. Trying to think of something that could do like that. She could still do something too. Maybe brings an extra force, but I don't think using a force is any point for me now, because that probably reduced me by too much too. And even if I successfully control my own pain, like they'll bring me straight back to the same anyway. Okay, no, I'm just gonna keep shooting.
Okay, which one? Same one, or
I'm gonna go for the non-wounded.
the non-wounded? Okay.
Put him on the favor the orangey.
Then Tartatha will switch to shooting a different one, or attacking a different one. Yeah. Okay. So, make your roll.
Casual 13 again.
14 for Tartatha. 13 for you. Stormtroopers. Okay, this one's wounded. That one's not wounded. That one is wounded. And that one's wounded. Okay. So first attack goes to Tartatha. So we'll roll.
Come on, buddy. Incapacitate him.
Nope, just momentarily stunned him. Which one was that? Number 5?
He's rolling crap, or they're getting good strength rolls the whole time.
Both.
Hmm.
The strength roll was 16 on 3 dice. The damage roll was 9 on 4 dice.
Oof.
Ew.
Big oof.
That's the third 9 on 4 dice that we've gotten, by the way. We have each gotten a 9 on 4 dice now.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have Jacen. Roll for damage.
Alright. Die.
19.
Roll a 3.
So that one is incapacitated.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go. That's 3 of them left.
And then... Okay, one of them is shooting at Jacen. Okay, Jacen definitely dodges. And the other one's also shooting at Jacen, so he dodges that one as well. Okay. Top of the round.
Pull them through.
3
I'm
left.
gonna keep shooting.
They're all wounded. What?
Oh.
What was that roll for?
Oh, are we gonna keep shooting? Or are they surrendering?
Well, you have to tell me which one you're shooting.
Oh.
We're top of the round. Next round.
Oh.
Tartatha. Because the
I'll
one
go with number 3.
number 3 is the one you just incapacitated.
I'll kill it.
1, 5, and 6 are the ones that are still up. 1 and 6 are the ones that have been shooting at you.
Oh, 6. He's going down. He's the one who wounded me.
Okay, Tartatha will stick with number 5. So now roll your attack.
4-3, 4-3. I like that. I mean, even with 13, for some reason, I was still second earlier, so they don't seem to be that good in their rolls. In all fairness, this might be better, you know, because that's always been... If my should roll is high, my die should be low.
And... Okay, first attack goes to Jacen.
Still even, but Jesus.
Roll for damage.
Come on.
I mean,
Murder.
They're at this point rolling 2D for their attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually nice. I didn't know that.
Okay. You incapacitated number 6. Now we have Tartatha attacking.
Go on, Tartatha. Murder. Dan!
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 is incapacitated.
1 buddy left.
And final one is shooting at Jacen and missing.
Good job, buddy. I was going to dodge, but okay. Whoa.
So I'm guessing you're just shooting the remaining one.
I am shooting him.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see who gets first between you and Tartatha.
Bring the power of the devil.
Hell yeah.
Killed him yesterday, now I'm using him. For context, I'm recently started playing Isaac.
Okay, Jacen, roll for damage.
Murder!
Yeah. Consistent.
Wait.
We open the airlock, we kick them all off the ship.
Okay.
Mid space.
Incapacitated.
Reliving.
Yay!
Okay, yeah, so they're all incapacitated except one who's mortally wounded, who I'm going to say is probably dead by now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't generally roll for, like, stormtroopers if they're going to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
What I might do, like, if the battle only lasts a couple rounds, I might, like, do all the rolls in a row right after the battle to be like, okay, you can still have a chance to save them, but this battle went for several rounds after that guy got mortally wounded. So, yeah.
Low chance they'll live.
So I'm just going to say he's already dead by now. So, what are you doing now, Jacen?
Okay, how much do I need to at least, like, say, heal her from incapacity to wounded? Because I only have a 2D.
In medicine?
Or at least I have a 2D left since I'm wounded now at this point. Oh. No, I would no point in that anyway.
With a med pack, to heal from incapacitated is a 15.
Oof. Okay, I'm not gonna make that.
From wounded, it's a 10. So you said you have 2D right now for your medicine?
Yeah.
I mean, what's your strength?
My strength right now?
Oh, no, because you... Yeah. What? Yeah. What's your strength?
But my strength is 3.
3?
Oh, wait. I could try to have self and that. Should be a low chance to get a 15, but...
Well, let's see here. What's the accelerate healing? Because remember, you can't do the strength roll on the day you got injured, as we...
Oh, but true, but I can accelerate healing.
But if you do accelerate healing, then you can do one natural healing roll the day of, is what I said, with a plus, and you have a +2 to that. So what is your control?
At this point, it's now 3 plus 1.
3D plus 1? Is that including your...
Not including the wound net, so that will be 2D plus 1.
Although that's only... Wait. And what was your strength again?
3.
3. Natural healing roll, you need what? From wounded, you need a 12 plus. So you'd need a 10 on 3 dice.
Well, I'd say for now we save anyways. Do we have back-up tanks in the ship at all?
No.
Dude, they have back-up tanks in the ship.
Are you wanting to go and check?
Would it be safe to assume they have no people left at all anymore? They just came with... Everyone was there on their ship? Because I feel like could still easily be people on there.
So what are you doing?
I'll first use my sense to see if I can still spot anyone on their ship, because like we're pretty next to it now anyways.
Okay, roll your sense.
Minus the 1D.
You can sense that you are surrounded by incapacitated people and a wounded Wookiee.
Wait, could we use the ship, like, to scan their ship? To see if there's any people on there? Do we have the technology on here?
You can go to the cockpit and make a knowledge technology roll. 12. You check the sensors, and the interior of their ship is shielded from sensors.
Oh, crap. Let's see, what can I do? Fuck.
So yeah, so if you do an accelerate healing and then do a natural healing roll, so basically, an accelerate healing you need to roll a 5 with your control, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
okay, so yeah, so the control is the -1d, so
All I need is like 2 2s and I'll be good because I do have the +1 still.
yeah. 6, okay.
Barely.
So you succeeded at the accelerate healing. So now you do your strength roll.
+2?
Yeah, +2. And this is your full strength roll. Like this isn't lowered from being wounded. So 14. That was.
And it was what? 10 or something? You said?
You did the +2 already on it there. Because what's your strength?
3D.
Okay.
So it's like 3D +2.
So you already added the +2 yourself. Because yeah, it would be 12 plus to get healed, and you got 14, so you are now healed.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna heal our Wookiee.
Okay.
I have 7 map packs anyways.
Okay. Make me a medicine check.
Oof.
8. No.
Well, just for sakes, I'm gonna try to heal her anyways. Might as well try. Jesus.
9. No.
3s though.
True.
Okay. What's Tartatha's medicine? 3D +1. Although he's wounded still, so it'll be 2D +1.
Could I do accelerate healing on them still? Give them a chance of their own to heal?
Yes. How does that work again?
First there was like control plus sense, I think.
Accelerate another healing. Okay, yes. So you need to do control and alter. So who are you doing it this first on?
I'll do it on the Wookiee first.
Okay.
Because he does have his huge strength.
So control, roll your control, and what is your current relationship? Acquaintances, friends?
I'd say it's probably friends at this point. No longer.
Okay.
Also, ignore that roll. I forgot to put a 6 in there.
Nope, 2. Sorry, that's not good
That's
enough.
canon now.
Oof. Yeah. So you already failed.
Yeah, it's a 10, I think. Damn it. No. Because it is a 10, isn't it?
Yeah, your difficulty there will be 10.
Well, I'll try it on her then.
Okay. You're close relatives, but you've also just recently met. But no, you're close relatives, so then, yeah, that's actually just a difficulty of 5 for the control. 8. Okay, now the altar. I assume you're like you have your hand on her as you're doing this.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's standing at the other side of the ship.
Okay, so then roll your altar.
Play something.
12. Okay. So
I'll try my best.
Kilo
system.
can now make a strength roll at +2 to regain conscious. What's your strength?
3D plus 2.
3D plus 2.
So it would be
Plus
plus
4?
4.
Yeah, +4. So that means unless you roll all... If you roll all ones, you're dead.
Good to know.
15.
Ooh.
You're now merely wounded.
I'll take it.
Yep.
That's something.
I'm awake now.
We'll take that at least. At least we're being there again.
Okay. And I believe the Wookiee's still wounded as well.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm gonna go loot the bodies.
I'm gonna loot the lieutenant though.
Okay, she can have the lieutenant. Give me one moment. I have to change my batteries. Should be able to hear again.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear again. I'm no longer deaf.
Wait,
Good.
1 second.
Glad to hear it.
Need to quickly... Here we go. Does this actually have... Okay, so the stormtroopers each have a blaster carbine on them, which it's like a blaster rifle but with less range, but it's also like more compact, so it's a kind of thing that like that they would have because of the fact that they're assigned to a ship or whatever, so they don't need long range. They need something a bit smaller, more compact. Yeah, so it does 5d damage, but its range is less than a rifle. Well, surprisingly not that much less.
So it's like better than a heavy? So it's like better than a heavy, but worse than a rifle?
Yeah.
What's its range?
The range... Blaster carbine, short range 3 to 25, medium 26 to 60, long 61 to 250.
I'll take a carbine.
Yeah, same.
Add to your collection.
Yes, of course.
Okay. As for the...
Well, I currently don't actually have a rifle, so it's better.
Oh yeah, that's right. As for the lieutenant, he also has a blaster carbine on him. He also has a blaster...
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so the lieutenant has a blaster carbine and a blaster pistol on him.
I'll take both.
And a comm unit. Stormtroopers just have the comm units built into their helmets, which is why they don't have individual comms on them. And then he also, lieutenant has 892 credits on him.
I'm taking them.
I mean, I possibly can't have any more credits. I mean, I have a 69 in my credits, so.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. So, now what are you all going to do?
Well, I mean, I assume she hasn't seen anything else to fight anyway, so I'm like, okay. So what do we do? Should we check their ship? Could there be people on there?
I feel like if there were people on there, they would be here by now.
Fair. I mean, would it be worth to check the ship out, see if they have anything? Maybe something we could heal in? Or, well,
Sure.
you and the Wookiee.
Yeah. And you can just lay in a back to tank for fun, you know, as you do.
True, true.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and sneak onto their ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a stealthy person. Wookiee can stay here. Watch our ship.
Just have Turtathis stay on the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The other thing
Yeah,
is
keep-
we should
keep-
go into
keep
their
watch
ship
over them.
because.
What?
Go ahead. What?
Also, just to keep watch over them, because I mean they're only incapacitated, so they could wake up.
I guess yeah, that too. But we should go onto their ship to try and fix the jamming.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
And also, are we gonna be able to undock?
That's a good
I have a
question.
lightsaber.
Not a good idea. Sure.
I'll just get the ship loose.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're both trying to be stealthy. Then both of you roll me a hide sneak.
She's still wounded though. Don't forget that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Mm.
So, Jacen and Kilo are both going aboard, each thinking they themselves are being very stealthy. And Jacen's definitely noticing that Kilo's not being that stealthy, though. her she's still like a bit out of it after being knocked out and such.
A little bit out of it. Maybe like my leg is wounded. I'm like limping a little bit. You know, it's hard.
So, go aboard their ship, and it's so it's a bit bigger than your ship or whatever. You go in, and like it's basically a straight room to the the cockpit is like not like a separate room. It's just so the long room that's basically that to the cockpit or whatever, and then there's 4 doors along each side, so 8 doors total.
Okay. I'm gonna sense try to detect any sort of life just to make sure.
And I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Roll me a search and a sense, respectively. 9. Jacen senses Kilo next to him.
Okay, who knew?
And Kilo hears herself.
Okay.
And what did Jacen roll again on the? Yeah. So you don't even hear Jacen. He's being so quiet.
Perfect. Alright.
Okay, so I do say we should probably stick together in case there is still someone. So, do we just like we can see the cockpit without a problem, right? Like
You can see the
there's
cockpit.
nobody there. Or anything.
You don't see anyone in the cockpit, no.
I'd say we should just probably check room by room.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like open the door, do quick checks unless there's something interesting.
Let me just do a search room per room.
Okay. Which room are you starting with?
Closest?
On your left or right?
I'll go right.
Okay. So you try to open the door, and it's locked.
Well, it's a good thing I got my universal key.
Do you want to try a security roll first, sir?
Sure.
Okay. Try the security.
One technical skill that's actually leveled.
You try to bypass the lock, and it gives you an error.
I'd say we'd probably check or all the doors have this.
Fair.
This every door's like locked.
Okay, so which one are you checking next?
I'd say we just quickly check them all real quick to see like, or I'll have the problem like they're being locked.
Just go to
So just
like,
whatever's
next
closest
one.
the whole time. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one on the right. Okay, that one opens up when you try to open it, and basically there's a bed, a basically like a toilet that kind of like pulls out of the wall. Actually, no, kind of flips out like in Firefly.
I was thinking of Firefly.
and a sink and a spare stormtrooper uniform or armor.
Yeah, we don't need that anyway.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know what the close room is though. I have a feeling it's the lieutenant's room.
Okay, are you checking the next one then?
Yeah.
Next one is the same thing as this one.
Yeah.
Another
Just
stormtrooper.
keep going all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So until you all the others are the same until you get to the one that's at the back on the left. So like cause you check because the one on the right was the one that was locked. The one that's on the back on the left is like a small eating area type thing. And then it also has like small supply of, or it has like I wouldn't say small, I would say like 10 med packs in there as well.
I'd say we take 5 each.
Okay.
Sure.
Which brings me back to 10. So I had 7, used 2, both failed.
Okay.
Okay, do you find any? Is there anything else like no back-dead tanks or anything they could heal in?
No back to tank, no.
Any storage?
No, not that you found.
Okay, so I think I want to use my lightsaber to open that locked door.
Okay. So yeah, you activate your lightsaber. You cut a hole through. Look inside. So you see a nicer but still like fairly Spartan room. So like the stormtrooper beds were like
lieutenant's room.
Basically metal beds. Lieutenant's bed actually has a mattress. Still not a very comfortable looking mattress, but it does actually have a mattress and a pillow or whatever. And has a desk with a computer at it and closet. Yeah, because the others just had like stormtrooper armor, like spiritual armor, just there. This actually has a closet. It also has the pillow toilet and has a sink and such.
It does have a very nice looking uniform in it.
The closet?
Yeah.
You go inside, you open the closet, and there are 4 Imperial uniforms in there.
I'm gonna take one with me as a souvenir from Brendan whenever I see him again.
Okay.
Wait, what was it again? Imperial
Lieutenant uniform. I mean, the uniform doesn't. It would just be like an Imperial naval uniform, but like it's with the lieutenant like rank insignia.
Okay. I'd say we want to check at the computer because I feel there could be something on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The computer in his room requires a password.
Can I try hacking it?
Go right ahead. Try a computer program repair. Or you can try a security.
I'd prefer security.
Okay.
Okay. Because otherwise it's 2D. Another fucking 9 on 4D. I swear to God.
Yeah, you try a few tricks, to like try and like circumvent it, but it does not work. And I don't think lightsaber will work on this one.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking, could we not go back? Just, I don't know, slap the lieutenant away, just try to get him to...
Absolutely not. That's not gonna work.
I mean, you could try healing him, but...
Ooh, no, wait.
Oh, no.
Why is incapacitated? Could I read his mind to try and dig around for a password? Because, I mean, he's, like, incapacitated, so I feel like there's not much he could really do to resist, I feel. Doesn't mean in the end he wouldn't notice, but I'd be like, okay, let's see, let me dig around here real quick.
No, he notices in his dreams.
I just appear in his dreams, he runs away in fear.
I mean, you could certainly try to read his mind while he's unconscious.
Why not? Because I feel there could be something on there. I don't know what, but I feel there could be something on there. Hack the computer. There's Wookiee porn on there. Close the computer again. I do think I would need quite a roll, though.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't have specific rules for if target's unconscious. So I'm just going to say that it's... Unconscious is equivalent to if the target is friendly and does not wish to resist simply because they can't resist. Well, they're incapacitated. So it would just be 5 plus proximity and relationship. What's your sense again?
This point is 4.
4D.
Oh yeah, I need my sense, don't... I was thinking like that I need like... It was like, no, it's probably an honor skill thing. I was thinking like you had to use either control and alter as well.
No, this one is just sense.
Alright.
Let's see here.
Definitely close friends with him.
You've met once.
Definitely close friends. He's my best friend now.
Okay, so are you going back to him and trying to read his mind?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you're putting your hand on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your sense.
Okay.
15.
It's probably not going to be enough, I feel.
Nope, you're not able to read his mind. It's too bad.
Is there a way to, like, take the memory of the computer, like a hard drive or something?
No, it'll just take the entire computer. How about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a thing? We just take the entire thing? Just plug it in on our PC.
I would make you make a computer program repair to see if you can take it without damaging it.
What's your computer program repair?
3.
That's better than mine. If you want to try it. Otherwise, we can just leave it. Although, I mean, damaging it really wouldn't be the worst thing, so...
Yeah.
I say try it. Oh yeah, mine would actually be 1D right now.
I mean...
That's pretty good.
15.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so the computer is built into the desk, but you're kind of like, disconnecting what you can, and
Hey,
You-
Katara, read some more time.
You think you've got the hard drive out. You're not like 100% sure, but you're pretty sure you got the hard drive out, and you think you don't think you damaged it.
Okay.
That's something.
Yeah. Okay, I'd say we also now head to the cockpit, try to find the thing that's jamming us right now.
Okay.
And then how are we going to undock?
Yeah, it's probably
How
up
does-
for the.
How does that work?
Um.
Because do we need someone in both ships to do that, or?
Well, we'll you know.
Well, let's see, because it would definitely be easier, because specifically because it was the ship that docked with you and clamped on. You could release the clamps, go back to your own ship, and do it that way. So that could work, and then just move away with your own ship.
Which ship do we want, though? Because I kind of want to steal the Imperial ship.
Probably might be a good call, because I mean.
Is
the
there a
end.
way to know if it's a better ship or not? Like, is it like I don't know. Is it faster, or like does it have guns on it? Something.
It does have weapons.
I'm sold.
Right, good.
It is. Oh, this one would be This one would actually have the same hyperdrive engine. It's slower at sublight speeds though, but it's the same for like hyperspace travel.
Hyperspace is more important.
And yeah, it has weapons. It has better shields in that it has shields.
So
Question 3: could we just like travel with both ships at the same time?
If
Just
you
go to the rebel base, just dump.
if you have people on both ships,
we don't have people on both ships who can fly. We have one pilot. I am not a pilot. I say we steal the Imperial ship and call it a day.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Could we contact Bale? Like, let him know, like, we're gonna have to dump a ship or something?
well, you need to deal with the jamming first.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can deal with
I'm saying after if once we get rid of that.
Yeah. So, you were going to the cockpit, and the first thing you notice is actually that the short range communications, that there is a incoming call.
They can wait.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and ignore. Just gonna hit the dismiss button.
So are you ignoring it, or are you like
Ignoring.
you're just ignoring
We'll ignore it.
Okay.
I should try to search the thing.
Okay. Then you're wanting to check about how you can disable the jamming, so you can both make a knowledge technology roll for that.
I'm gonna do real well.
Look at this technology coming in use for once.
18
Perfect.
and
Loved it in the beginning, never
3.
used it.
Kilo finds the windshield wipers.
Oh hell yeah! That's important to know.
No.
In case we run into rain in space.
Space rain.
Space rain. Of course.
That was great. I love myself a good space rain.
Okay. Jacen finds what he thinks is the jamming system. But he's not quite sure. Well, it needs authorization to disable.
For fuck's sake.
So security roll or what? What is it?
I'm down. Can I security roll to try and get past it?
You can security roll or computer program repair. I will say this:
We have the same.
computer program repair it is easier for this, but
Oh,
security, I think you have better
Yeah.
skills at. So
I'll program repair then.
okay. Nope. See, that was a failed try.
I'll try security.
Okay.
Okay. Also, just saying, not a 9.
Better. Yeah, but it's not a 9 on 40. It's the 9 on 40s that are pissing me off.
Okay.
That is a second failed try.
Okay.
Jesus. So I do want to say it's probably just a get, but like I want to say for a repair thing, it's probably a 15, maybe a 10.
Yeah, but my computer program repair right now is a 1D, so I wasn't gonna try it. I figured I might be able to do a security. It's a shame I'm wounded, otherwise I have 5D security.
Okay, what is the Wookiees program repair, or like maybe it's technical in general? I don't know.
With the -1, because he's still wounded.
Oh yeah, damn it.
Security for him is 4D plus 1. Right now, because he's wounded, it's only 5D plus 1. His technical, which is normally 3D plus. So his computer program repair is right now 2D plus 1 because he's wounded.
I do want to say, best thing, I don't know, try to wake up the lieutenant guy, just, force him to, unlock everything.
Good try.
Just put a lightsaber through his throat. You open it, Jazz. Be like, so hey, kiddo, ever wanted to play with a lightsaber? Here you go.
Oh, hell yeah. That's such a bad idea. Don't give me more weapons. I mean, do give me more weapons, but not a lightsaber.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, a third try will either lock us out entirely, or it'll be like, self-destruction in 10 seconds.
Is there a way to just destroy the jammer?
Roll me a knowledge technology. 14.
I'm not gonna roll well, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh,
I'm the
3.
same. I am consistently stupid.
So Kilo's like, why don't we just shoot the control panel? But Jacen realizes, well, that'll just that'll just take out the controls and it'll still be on because the actual jammer is on the exterior of the ship.
Okay.
Wait, do I still have that, or was that my other character?
Alternatively, if we steal this ship, then the jammer won't matter anymore, right? Because we'll have access to this communication.
Yeah, fair.
Is that correct? Am I correct?
Well, the way it works is that long-range communications in the area are jammed. So...
Damn it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's why I made sure to specify that it was a short-range communication that was, coming in. So what you doing? Going ahead with your try to heal and force Lieutenant Jordan to help you? Or
Yeah, I don't think destroying is a good option at this point.
Well, no, because the jammer's on the outside, so
Yeah.
can't really.
Okay, yeah, probably best we do that.
Okay.
Either that or I use a force point and security roll.
Backup option, maybe? 'Cause, I mean, like, yeah, we could try and heal him. Doesn't mean we'll succeed in healing him.
True.
Okay.
Let's see.
So,
Oh, if they were to just rest, could they heal by that naturally as well? Like, could I just, like, if we just take our time and just rest a day or something? Could, like, they can't, like, naturally heal, right? But they could, like, wait long enough for the day to be over. But then, like, yo, we can now roll for ourselves and try again.
yeah, once you get to the next day, they could make natural healing rolls. You don't know whether or not they will, though.
Oh, the stormtrooper. I mean about them. Like, you know, Kilo and Dr.
Them. Yeah. After we come to the next day, like, they can try to do natural healing rolls to get fully healed. Are you just wanting to wait up here in space above Tatooine while you have a short-range communication that you're not answering on the Imperial ship?
Oh yeah, probably that thing is probably still going. I mean, let me put on that uniform we found. Just like I'll look con through it. Like, what's up, guys?
So what is that? What you're wanting to do?
No. For now, I'm thinking as well as for if we do that, do we have anything we could find any place to like lock them up so they can do anything in case they do wake up?
Yeet them into space.
The problem with
if I do that, I get a dark side point.
I'm kidding.
It would also be a bit difficult right now because your ships are right now docked to each other.
Yeah.
So you'd have to kind of undock to do that, unless you want to like cut them up and flush them down the toilet.
Sure.
At that point, things get even grosser. and you might get multiple dark side points for that.
Let's see. There's like what? It was 7 people total, right? Let's see. I know one of them is dead, so it's like 6 incapacitated people. There's probably like 6 dark side points if you count per person. I'm good. Like if it was just 1 point, I'd consider it.
Jacen just immediately goes full dark side, murders both of us, leaves.
Well, goodbye.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd be tempted to use the call thing as like try to brush off those people who are calling. Because I mean, if we're not gonna pick up, they're gonna suspect something, and they might just come themselves anyway. I mean, in all fairness, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, do we have an estimate?
What are you suggesting we do?
I'll actually get in the outfit and we just pick up, like, yo, what up?
Oh my god. Sure, if you really want to.
I mean,
Does it fit?
Is it my
Does
size?
the outfit even fit?
How tall are you?
I'm at 5'9".
5'9".
Which is probably about that's about my size, my own size, like 175-ish.
Yeah, it'll fit well enough. Like the pants might be a bit long on you, but like you're not going to be seeing the pants and the call.
Should come to my size.
Yeah. Otherwise,
how long till how? I'd say first we're gonna take care of the stormtroopers though. Just like, can we lock them in a room? Like, just take away all their weapons. anything they have they could attack us with?
You don't have a room that you can lock them into.
Do we have a room on their ship that we could use, just like that we could lock down?
The only room that had a lock is the one that you cut a hole through the door.
It's fine. They're not waiting. And if they do the Wookiees there, they'll be out of it long enough for the Wookiee to just punch them. It's fine.
Yeah. They're not all gonna wake up at the same time, I think.
Yeah, no, it'll be like whack. You're welcome.
I've done that to her.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed with myself that I managed to stop myself from spitting that out.
I'd say we have to. Like, if we don't pick up, they're gonna suspect something.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so just undress, put the other thing on.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like hidden but in the room.
Okay.
So like I'm not on camera, basically.
Okay. So then Jacen's in the Imperial uniform and goes down the cockpit and answers the call.
Hello?
Hello, this is Davin Felth. You see a stormtrooper on the screen. This is Davin Felth down on Tatooine. Are you having some issues back up there? Or you're supposed to call in to check in about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we did run into issues. There was some hostiles on the other ship. They attacked us, but we took care of them.
Who are you? I thought it was Lieutenant Jordan on in command of that ship.
Yeah, it was he. Well, he's not dead, but he did get wounded in our fight with the others.
And you are.
What is my name? Just say I'm the backup lieutenant.
You say you're the backup lieutenant. Roll me a con.
For fuck's sake.
No, fuck. I mean,
The backup lieutenant. Do you have a name?
Let's see what fits well with Jordan. Wait. Give me one moment. I'll go with that. I'll be Lieutenant Ray.
Lieutenant Ray. What's your ID number, Lieutenant Ray?
Doesn't yours have like a certain amount of numbers?
You would know how many numbers the ID number would have, but
I gotta run a number generator real quick. How much would it have? If I know, I don't know.
I don't know. You would know, but like your character would know, but I don't actually know.
Okay, I'm just gonna say 6772. Just make it 4 numbers. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's not a valid ID number.
I thought I knew.
So, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess you're one of the people that was aboard. Let's see here. Was it a ship belonging to Bail Organa of Alderaan? Did you just come from Alderaan?
No. I'll roll another con.
Okay, roll your con. 13.
And that dance on here, I gotta be rolling con for everything.
Well, that was also Brendan, not the Loki.
Yeah. How long ago did you leave from Alderaan?
I have no idea. Do I know?
Yeah, like 3.5 days ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'll just say it, whatever.
3.5 days ago. And then I assume are you're a rebel?
No. Imperials good, rebels bad. I'm not actually saying that though.
You just said the no part, right?
Yeah.
So, and like he himself said so, and then he's just kind of pausing, like he's thinking. So you're a pretty bad liar. You know that, right?
No, I don't.
Roll for con.
I think it's consistent in the same area.
You're very consistent.
No, I'm very consistent.
Go to hell.
Get out. Yeah, you're not very good at this whole lying thing. I'm assuming your espionage skills are not what the rebellion uses you for.
No, I just occupy back that tanks, I like it in there. It's nice and chill.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah. I'm actually I'm the professional back the tank tester. Make sure they work.
So at this point, he kind of like looks around himself. I'm gonna level with you. I've been on Tatooine for, I don't know, about a week or two now.
Is this terrible a planet as I've heard? Or it's full of sand?
There's a lot of sand. Since I've been working here, working for the Empire isn't exactly what I thought it would be. So I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna trust that you actually are a rebel and that you actually are bad at lying, that this isn't, that you aren't actually secretly somebody trying to test my loyalty. And quite frankly, I'm going to ask you to trust me as well, that I don't believe in what the Empire is doing.
That'd be a good thing.
Not too long ago, in order to allow who I believe to be another group of rebels to escape from Tatooine, I shot my commanding officer.
Wow. Must really hate him.
Is Kilo actually saying that?
Yeah.
He's actually listening back like, good for you, in the background. Does he hear that?
Yeah, he heard that.
Okay.
He doesn't comment on it though, but he's like, so I'm trusting you. Are you willing to trust me?
I mean, if he can get us out of the situation, sure.
Can I make an insight check? Is that a thing?
No money.
No.
Okay. Seems also my food is ready, so I'll pick that up soonish.
Let me check.
Oh. While you do that, I'll just go because I can hear anyways.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll say you can use like search for it, kind of in the same way like we've been using search as like an active perception or whatever. That will also extend to like trying to get insight on somebody.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll it. It's mainly it's not the first time I've like wanted to do that, so
Yeah. 13.
that's actually pretty good.
It is a bit hard to read him because, I mean, you know, he's stormtrooper and such, but he seems to be like, he seems like he's being honest.
Okay. Good to know.
Now we wait for Jacen to return.
Yeah.
What
Always abandoning.
a guy.
Just awful. Good thing he can't hear us. Definitely not. If he's off camera, it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's the rule. If we can't see him, he can't hear us.
Of course. That's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've done it multiple times.
Oh. So how's your week been?
Stressful. Just,
Yeah.
chaos. What about you?
Nah. Hasn't been too bad. You know, work is work. But oh well.
Yeah.
Just have this next week I have just 3 days of work, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then after that I'm off for like, well, I took a week off. Well, I took 8 days off, February 1st to 8th. But also, so that's like next week Saturday to the following Saturday. But I'm also not scheduled for this next Friday, so that's, 9 days, and then I'm never scheduled for Sunday, so that's 10 days.
Nice.
Is essentially off. Maybe even 11 if I'm, depending on whether I'm scheduled for like the next Monday after that or whatever, which Mondays I frequently don't work, and just because of the way the schedule is usually made, so yeah. So I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming during that week. Obviously the 1st and the 8th are the 2-part Spectacularathon, Star Wars RPG anniversary thingy. Then next week, Sunday, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour marathon. Bit of Animal Crossing, and then Mario games for the rest. And then,
Alright.
welcome back.
Also kill potatoes?
You.
No, you don't.
Okay. So.
So what was the inside roll thing? And I totally could not hear you at all.
She rolled a 13, and she thinks he's being honest. It's a bit hard to read him, but she thinks he's being honest.
Okay. I would say, as for... Actually, no. I'm just going to say, like, I'll just hail her like, yo, come in.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I mean, I was in, I just wasn't in camera. That's the point.
I'll just make like a, like, just show yourself.
Rude, but okay. I guess I'll join the frame. Yo, what up?
This is my companion.
Are you the doctor now, or?
I was gonna say.
Doctor what?
Doctor Who.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen any of that, so.
I know.
I've seen the first season, like, with the first, like, very first, with First Doctor in the 60s. And then, like, the very start of the second season, because like, I've seen up to the Dalek Invasion of Earth, which I think was the second serial of the second season.
I don't know. I've seen the new series up to season 5, and then I stopped watching.
Yeah. One of my brothers has been watching with the modern series, and I don't know how far he's up to, but I know he's been watching through it. I think, knowing him, he'll probably go back and check out the older stuff, but only after he's caught up on the current stuff. Whereas me, I
thought about it like multiple times, but I just never.
I'm starting from the beginning and just, I mean, I haven't actually been working on it in like a couple of years because there's so many things to do.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it, but I also can only watch it in like chunks because like the old stuff, it's well written, but like, I mean, the production values are very good for what they had available at the time, and with the budget they were on, and the fact that they were like they were given the worst studio, like they didn't have a light, like for light controls, they had a light switch. They could turn the light on or off. That was their lighting controls for their set. Because pretty much nobody at the BBC actually wanted them to succeed, except for the person who, came up with the idea and then the people who are actually making it.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, back to the game. So, Kilo comes into frame, and Stormtrooper, Downfell just kind of, nods. He's come to frame.
I always want to wave, but it's not.
Yeah. There's like,
Yeah.
so what exactly do you need help with?
Well, we're currently being jammed. We can't get in because we need authorizations codes for pretty much everything.
Type some stuff on his computer. Okay, I've sent some authorization codes. You just need to basically hit enter to disable the jamming. You do that? Hit enter?
Yeah.
Ship blows up. No. Yeah. The
Ship blows up, everyone dies.
no. The jammer turns off.
Yeah. I definitely at this point it's probably a better idea to take the ship anyways, because like, I guess we could say like we now have the guy in the inside that could like help us verify shit or whatever.
Yeah. We should keep the ship. I like it. I like the idea of stealing.
So are your characters saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Okay. It's like, if you're planning on stealing the ship, you might want to disable the tracking beacon on it.
Good idea. How do we do that?
You can type some stuff out. Okay, again, just hit enter.
I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. And anything else you need?
Well, if you want to get out of there,
you want out, right?
yeah. Like, how do we contact you again, if need be?
Quickly, like, type something on the computer. I'm sending you my comm data, including with an encrypted line and including a thing so that when I get the call, I know it's from you, so that I know. And then I can basically do a decline signal that'll be sent back to you that I'm declining if I'm not able to answer it for whatever reason. If I'm like, in the middle of, something with other Imperials.
And then do you want to come with us?
No. I can do more fighting the Empire from within the Empire, I think.
All right.
Cool. So we can like bring the Wookiee over and undock, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, Davenport will sends you like any information you need on how to operate anything on the ship, or like any other codes you would need for the ship. The only thing he wouldn't know would be the stuff for the lieutenant's, well, the lieutenant's room, which you've already bypassed, and the computer, which you've already taken out the hard drive of the computer anyway, so...
Yeah.
But otherwise he's able to give you full usage of the ship.
Tight.
Yep.
Okay. So now we should call the general once we like undock and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. We could probably head to the rebel base was on Tatooine, I think. And then we contacted before. So whatever. Or what's the actually no, we were jammed before we could contact, didn't we?
Was there a rebel base on Tatooine that you contacted before?
think
What am I supposed to call the general?
You're supposed to call the general when you got here, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So you're undocking first, though. So that, and I'll need a piloting check. I'm guessing from the Wookiee.
Yeah.
I'll happily fly with my 2D plus 2.
Starship piloting. Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. But it's not too many ones. So undock safely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then call up the general, I suppose.
Okay. So contact the general, and as soon as you come on screen, she's like, Jacen, and
Oh.
Kilo, right?
Yes.
Yes. You're alive. That's good.
Somehow.
After what happened to Alderaan, we weren't sure.
What happened?
We're gonna need you to return to base right away. The Empire, they've developed. They've just unleashed a new weapon they created. It's called the Death Star. They destroyed Alderaan.
Okay.
Oh.
We need to return to base right away.
All right. So, guess we're traveling back then.
Yep.
By the way, we're in an Imperial ship, just so that you know.
Okay. Good to know.
We stole it after we. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I tell her like what kind of Imperial ship it is? So that
Yeah,
she knows,
you can
smallish.
tell her,
Yeah.
so that she knows when ship's coming in, that it's y'all and such. Okay. So, Tatooine to Calvin would normally be 22 days. The ship's also half, so it would be 11 days. Astrogation, is that also the Wookiee doing that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Astrogation.
Unless he,
5D.
Unless he has okay, I was gonna say unless he has very low on that.
Yeah, no. I think my 2D plus 2 is not a good idea.
Probably gonna go with the standard 11 days.
Yeah.
$23. I think you're gonna be okay.
Just barely.
Good job, Dan. Good job, Dan. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
You're not here.
Can you just always roll for Dan now? You're the new Dan.
Oh wait, he was wounded. Oh well.
It's enough up that
Yeah, it's still good.
The ship crashes anyway.
It's still good.
No, he just rolls all ones. It's just fine.
Well, I mean,
okay.
yes, the DM. You could say whatever.
So then, I assume you're all going to be healed on the way back.
Yeah, I mean, just every day we just keep even if they fail, they're like, oh, tomorrow. Otherwise, I could literally just say like I give them a natural healing plus the +2 or whatever.
Yeah, because you can do that each day, and then so they have a +2.
11 days.
Yeah, so we're not going to bother doing the rules. We're just going to say that by the time you're going to get back, they'll both be healed. And this is where we're going to call the session. But yeah, I figured. I assume you figured as soon as I mentioned the Death Star where this was going for the next session. It's something I've been planning for a while.
We invading the Death Star?
Well, this being like linked in with alongside Episode 4, the original Star Wars. Because remember when I started, I was always saying it said about a year before Episode 4, and that was about a year ago when we started, like, real time. So I'm like, so also I'm like, wait a second, that is the perfect, because that wasn't the initial plan. That was just like, it was a couple of months ago where I'm like, wait, that's actually a good idea.
It's a pretty good idea.
Convened.
Yeah. So since that's now known, there's a few things. So I do want to mention. So when last session when you were talking to Bail Organa, and he mentioned like the family was important, and then it was kind of seemed sad, had kind of a sad look or whatever, or a wistful look or whatever, was because in episode 4 where Leia gets captured, Bail had been informed that she was killed. So so when you met up with Bail Organa, he thought his daughter was dead. And such.
Okay.
That was also who you were. That was also when you talked to General Spacewalker. She was sending you here to look for Leia, find out if she had actually survived and such, and all that. And
well,
and
what can I say? And
Davin Felth is a character technically from the movies, although he isn't like named until like later sources name him. The stormtrooper that says "Look, sir, droids" when they're searching in the desert is him. He's also the stormtrooper that like wandered into the cantina at one point, and one of the stormtroopers that was like in the mass firefight when like Luke and Han were like fleeing, which was when he shot his superior in the back. Yes. So a lot of tie-ins to that stuff, and yeah, Alderaan was destroyed, which, had you stayed on Alderaan, or at least in the system, if you stayed on Alderaan like much longer, you'd be dead. If you stayed in the system a little longer, you might have been captured. Which was a possibility. Like, I was kind of going with the possibility of you being captured and having your characters start out, like, aboard the Death Star for next session. But
could have been
But
interesting.
we have the pieces in place for
Yay.
the 2-part spectacularathon.
Well, what can I say? I guess Bail Organa won't be bailing out anyone anymore.
Ooh.
Because if I'm correct, wasn't he on the planet that explodes?
Yep.
Like, even in the movies?
Yep. He was on the planet when it was destroyed, so he's dead.
R.I.P.
He's went into pieces.
Question, are you going to have a similar pun about Master Lucian being dead when you inform Danietta's character?
I don't know. Not sure what I would... I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do with his name.
I feel like you should have some respect, sir.
She's not going to like that when she hears that, though.
True.
With or without the pun. A pun would probably make it worse if you could figure out a pun for it. Lucian... What's his last name again? Pretaria or something? Pretaris? Pretoris is one of my Animal Crossing villages.
Pretaria, according to my notes.
Okay, Pretaria, that makes sense. I have it in my notes here somewhere. I just don't know where. I keep scrolling. Oh, and I should get rid of that line, because Lucian is not training Jacen anymore.
His ghost is.
I mean...
Yeah, maybe even contacting...
Oh, there we go.
Possible?
That's... Yeah, Lucian Pretaria. Is it possible for a Force ghost to train somebody? I mean... not in most stuff. Like... Qui-Gon Jinn's ghost is possibly who taught Yoda and Obi-Wan how to turn into Force ghosts. Although I don't know if that's actually official canon or if that's just fan theory. can't remember. It's been a while since I looked that stuff up. But like,
because I know it's mentioned at the end of the third movie, like how he's found a way to
yeah,
be a ghost.
that's what I'm referring to. I just can't remember if it's specifically that he teaches them and then also how to become Force ghosts. Because also like, Anakin became a Force ghost after he died, and that wasn't like he wasn't taught how by Qui-Gon, presumably, since at this point he was Darth Vader for like decades, and I don't think Qui-Gon would be teaching Darth Vader how to do that. Just a theory. But anyway, so this is where we're going to call this. I will be playing some Animal Crossing yet, so I'll be going on break, eating something, and then coming back and doing some Animal Crossing. Yeah, thanks to my two wonderful players for taking part today.
Thank you.
And yeah, before we go, do either of you have anything you want to say, shout out, or anything?
Don't miss the coming next 2 weeks.
Yeah, should be good. Okay, well, we're going to go on break now, and then I'll start setting up for Animal Crossing and quickly eating something. So, see y'all in a bit.
Yeet.